Hello students, today we're going to be solving equations and inequalities. This number right here that you see is the state standard for the state of Arizona for the course Algebra 2 with Trigonometry. But really, I just want you to know the learning target, which is I can solve equations and inequalities through reasoning. Solving equations with fractions can be very messy. So what I'm going to teach you today is how to clear the fractions, or we want to go fraction busting because we don't want to work with fractions. Nobody likes working with fractions, not even myself. So what we're going to do right here is we have this equation, x over 2 plus 3 over 5 equals 3. So we want to get rid of the denominator. Notice that they're different, 2 and 5. So we have to find the lowest common multiple of 2 and 5, which is 10. That means they both go into 10. So that's going to be our LCD, the lowest common denominator. We're going to multiply the whole fraction or the whole equation by 10. So we're going to multiply this term by 10, this term by 10, and then this term by 10. The reason why we want to do this is because then the denominators will be able to cancel that out. 2 goes into 10 5 times. So you're going to have 5x. No more fraction. Look at that, how nice. 5 goes into 10, 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 times 10, here there's nothing to cancel out, so you just multiply 3 times 10 to get 30. Look at how nice. This is a two-step equation that you guys should know how to do. You're going to subtract the 6. You're going to have 5x is equal to 30 minus 6 is 24. And then we're going to divide both sides by 5. And we're going to have x is equal to 24 over 5. Now, my instruction says, if necessary, leave the answer in simplified fraction form. So I don't want you to convert it into a decimal. I just want you to simplify it. And you cannot simplify 24 over 5 anymore. So we're going to continue with these types of problems here. And so notice that in this case, you only have one denominator. You have a 5. So I'm going to multiply every single term by 5. So I'm going to multiply this by 5, this by 5, and then this by 5. So 5 cancels out the 5, and you're left with 6y. No more fraction. 4 times 5 is 20, and 8 times 5 is 40. We're going to add the 20 on both sides. This becomes a two-step equation that I know you know how to do. Bring down the 6y. 40 plus 20 is going to be 60. And so we're going to have 6y equals 60. Divide that by 6 on both sides. And so y is equal to 10. So then I want you to go ahead and pause the video and go ahead and try this by yourself. The answer for this one should be y is 16. But go try it yourself. Pause the video. Okay, let's go on to the guided practice number 2. You have 15 equals negative 1/2 times negative 12x plus 2. I want to get rid of the fraction, so that means I have that 2 right there that I can multiply both sides by 2. And because this is in parentheses, you only need to multiply it in the front. So 2 times 15 is 30 equals negative. This 2 cancels with that 2, so you're left with the 1, negative 12x plus 2. You're going to distribute over here. So that's going to be 30 is equal to negative and a negative is a positive 12x. And then negative and a positive is not a positive. Let me erase that. That's a negative 2. And then this becomes a two-step equation again. Plus 2 plus 2. So that's going to be 32 equals 12x. Divide everything by 12. And so we're going to cancel that. That's going to be x is equal to 30 over 12. But then you can reduce this. We want to leave it in simplified fraction form. So you know that these can be divided by 6, both of these. So you're going to have x is equal to 5 over 2. 30 divided by 6 is 5. 12 divided by 6. Oops. Bad.